Once upon a time in a small town, there was a young man named Arjun. He was in his early 20s, just like many others, filled with dreams and ambitions, but unsure of how to make them a reality. He had big ideas but lacked direction, and often found himself questioning if he was on the right path. Arjun started off his journey with high hopes, enrolling in college, getting a part-time job, and trying to balance everything. But as the years passed, the pressure began to mount. He saw friends graduating with degrees and landing jobs while he was still figuring things out. The voices of doubt crept in. Maybe I'm not good enough, he thought. Everyone else seems to have it together. What if I never make it? But one day Arjun met a man named James at a local cafe. James was in his late 40s, but he had an energy that made him feel much younger. They struck up a conversation, and after learning about Arjun's struggles, James shared a story that changed his perspective forever. James said, "When I was your age, I was lost too. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I tried business, I tried art. I even worked in construction for a while. Nothing seemed to stick. But one thing I learned along the way is that the path isn't always linear, and that's okay. The key is persistence." James continued, "I spent years figuring things out. I made mistakes, and I learned from them. It was tough at times. I felt like I was failing over and over. But each failure taught me something new, and slowly I started to find what I truly loved. It wasn't until I was in my mid-30s that I finally launched a business that took off. The point is, I never stopped trying, even when things seemed impossible." Arjun sat quietly, absorbing every word. James's story was exactly what he needed to hear. It reminded him that life doesn't have to be figured out by 25 or even 30. That failure is not the end, but simply a lesson in disguise. Months passed, and Arjun decided to apply James's advice. Instead of comparing himself to others, he started focusing on his own growth. He accepted that not everything would work out right away, and that's perfectly fine. He took small steps forward, learning from his experiences and refining his vision. Some things failed, but each failure gave him a better understanding of himself. By his late 20s, Arjun had built his own creative agency, specializing in digital marketing for small businesses. It wasn't a perfect journey. There were setbacks, long nights, and times he questioned if he could keep going. But with each hurdle, Arjun became more determined. His agency started gaining traction, and he built a small team of like-minded individuals who shared his passion. The agency helped local businesses grow, and soon Arjun was able to offer mentorship to other young entrepreneurs, just as James had done for him. It wasn't the perfect path, but it was Arjun's path. He realized that success wasn't just about arriving at a destination. It was about having the resilience to keep going, even when the road got tough. So to all the young people in their early and mid-20s who feel lost or unsure, remember this: your story isn't over. You are still writing the chapters, and the struggles you face today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Keep going, keep growing, and know that the best is yet to come. Your time will come, and when it does, you'll look back and realize that all those moments of doubt were just stepping stones to the life you were meant to live. Don't rush. Embrace the journey. The best is yet to come.